Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the virtual consultation of HKBU BBA Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation concentration. The time that I should have, I was told that the time allotted to me is from 3 p.m. to 3:25. Therefore, I guess I should start punctually. Now, first of all, because this is a section on Zoom, and usually when we have this kind of meetings, then participants may have problems in hearing the presenter. Therefore, as my ritual, I would like to ask, if you can hear me clearly, I would like you to use the chat box to wave your hand or just to send me a short chat message. You can hear me, right? Come on. Okay, good. Now, again, thank you for attending this virtual consultation from the Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation concentration. I'm Y.M. Wong from the Department of Management. The reason why I'm here today to host this virtual consultation section is that I happen to be the Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation Concentration Coordinator. And therefore, I treasure these opportunities of sharing some information about this concentration with you. I recall that I guess it's about 5 or 6 years ago when I was asked to introduce our new concentrations to the DSE graduates. At that time, the name of our concentration was Entrepreneurship. And during the consultation section, then one question, a very common questions that I encounter was, well, YM, if I take this entrepreneurship concentration, am I expected to start my business after graduation? Or must I start my own business? Well, for a lot of young guys, having your own business, starting your own business appears to be something which is attractive. Well, be your own boss. Not a bad idea, right? But not everybody would like to have their own business. Some people may say that, well, I'm not that type of person who can run my business. And therefore, is entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship in Chinese, we call it 創業. That is it a good study area for me? Now, to answer this question, of course, I can provide a very simple answer. But, in order to arouse interest from the audience, I like to, when I give an answer to this question, I would like to resort to some kind of star. And this is the star that I would like to refer to. Well, as a matter of fact, this is not a star. It is a starship. And I don't know whether you have watched the movie Star Trek, or in Chinese, 星空奇遇. I don't, this movie is a very interesting movie talking about space exploration. But the reason why I resort to this movie and I introduce to you this photo is because in this movie, they have a main character, which is not a person, but a starship. And the reason why I would like to show you this starship is, this is the name of the starship, Enterprise. Starship Enterprise. Well, for some, you may wonder, Star Trek is a movie about space exploration. A team of astronauts travel to outer space to explore, to have a certain kind of adventure. Then why in this movie, the starships that they travel is named Enterprise? Some people translate into the Chinese, into Cantonese, call it 企業號. Why enterprise? Well, Star Trek is a movie that produced in the United States, and United States, you know, it is one of the most capitalist country in the world. Then does it mean that when there's a team of astronauts, when they do space exploration, the ultimate objective is to do business? They run like an enterprise, a business corporation? Well, in fact, many years ago, when this movie was first introduced back 30-40 years ago, this Starship Enterprise, the name was not translated into 企業號 but 冒險號, Starship 冒險號. Why? Because you know, of course, nowadays we use this word enterprise, or another version of the word entrepreneurship, to describe doing business, to describe having your own business, starting your own business. But as a matter of fact, the real meaning of this word enterprise or entrepreneurship, it is not about doing business. The real meaning of entrepreneurship is undertaking. Is about undertaking. It is not originally an English word, and therefore, when you want to pronounce this word entrepreneurship, you don't say entrepreneurship and instead entrepreneurship. It derived from the Latins, and the real meaning of entrepreneurship is to undertake. Thus, when we are using this term to describe people, entrepreneur, we are not just referring to people who are doing their business. Of course, nowadays in this capitalist world, then we can refer to people who have their own business. But the real meaning of this word entrepreneurship or entrepreneur, we are talking about people who are willing to take opportunities when they see it, and they're willing to take risk, calculated risks, but then they are looking for opportunities. By taking risks, they want to do something to satisfy the needs and wants of others. Thus, the real meaning of the word entrepreneurship, it is not just about doing business. It's about taking risks. It's talking about doing something new. And therefore, 2 years ago, when we review our program, we find that it is better for us to highlight the essence of our concentration more clearly, and therefore we name it, we title it as Entrepreneurship and Business Innovation. Yes, our graduates, students taking this subject, studying this area, can of course, if they like, start their business. But at the same time, if they want, they can try to do some innovative activities to help people to satisfy the needs of other people by doing something new. Therefore, the BBA Entrepreneurship and Business Innovations developed by our universities is a study area providing a unique opportunities for young guys like you with the skills and knowledge for your future developments, to nurture you with entrepreneurial spirit, to help you to develop an entrepreneurial mindset in which you are willing to take risk, you are willing to undertake, to do something new, to be innovative, so that you can create, you can lead, and you can connect to other people in this age of uncertainty. Well, I'm quite sure when you look at the last 2 years, then you will find that we are entering into a brave new world, a world in which our previous experience may not prepare us well for our future. Therefore, you really need an entrepreneurial mindset in which you can innovate. You are not you are not afraid of taking risk. And this is what exactly this entrepreneurship and business innovation concentration train our students. We prepare you in facing this age of uncertainty, we help you to create, to be innovative, to lead, and to connect. And this kind of entrepreneurial spirit is, you can say that it is not something which is new. In fact, back 9 years ago, in a Harvard Business Review article, and the academic and the business practitioner both arranged has already mentioned that it seems we are all racing to get more entrepreneurial. We need to. In this commercial world, all people need to be entrepreneurial. And to be entrepreneurial, we need to be creative. We need to be innovative. And increasing creativity, innovation is not just for starting your business. It's not just on the priority list of startups. It is also a goal, a strategic goal for all business people, for CEOs of small, medium, or large-size company. Whether you're running a big company, you're running a small company, you need to be entrepreneurial. When the top management need to be entrepreneurial, that means the people working for them, the people underneath them also need to be entrepreneurial. Remember, by entrepreneurial, we are not just talking about starting your own business. We are talking about you need to be willing to be creative, to be innovative, to take risk, so that you can help others. And this is the type of entrepreneurial spirits that we want to nurture and we want to develop among our young graduates. Now, in fact, this is not just what I try to say. I have invited some of our previous graduates to summarize their learning experience in the last few years in the Baptist U, taking this entrepreneurship concentration. And this is what they suggest, what they talk, what they say about. One graduate, David, who graduated 2 years ago, they're one of our first batch of graduates. You know, our concentration is a relatively young concentration, and we were formally introduced in the year 2016, and therefore we have just produced 3-4 batch of graduates. And David, our second batch of graduates, this is how he summarized what he has learned in our concentration. See failure as the beginning and the middle, okay, but never entertain it at the end. You may fail, but you don't give up. With an entrepreneurial spirit, and this programs help him to develop this kind of entrepreneurial mindset, entrepreneurial spirits, that he have to face failures, but it is just failure is just something in the process for him to achieve his success. Okay. Then after graduate, David entered into a Big Four company, being consultant, and then after working there for 2 years, he was recruited by one of his clients to become a senior. Not senior, okay, a middle management of that company. And at the same time, he has his own side business of running a small startup in the Greater Bay Area on something related to helping other young guys. And another graduate, Eve Liu, she's from Taiwan. She mentioned that for entrepreneurship, it taught her to find her passion and making her impact on the world. And Eve, she has in her 4 years of studying in our university, actually she spent just 3 years in Hong Kong in Baptist U, because he spent 1 whole year in the United States. First, he joined the business startup the semester offered by the UC Berkeley. And then after finishing this startup semester, she went on to exchange to Babson College, which is a very famous university in the United States on entrepreneurship. And after that, she started her business with some of her friends that she knew when she was studying in UC Berkeley, which is a marketing consultancy in Guangzhou. And then when the business was right on track, then she decided that she needs to learn more. And now she is in France in INSEAD studying for her master's degree. And another young graduate, Lawrence, he graduated last year and is now working as a management trainee in a local bank. Then what he learned from this program is we have to work within the boundaries, but think out of the box, be creative. And this prepared him for a very bright career in the finance field. And therefore, after graduation, he joined a local bank as a management trainee. And this tells you that you don't necessarily have to start your business, okay? And in fact, Eve was very keen to introduce to you what she has learned, and therefore she took the initiative of making a 1 minute video to introduce to you what she has learned in these 4 years in Baptist U. And therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to show you this video.
Hi everyone, my name is Eve. I am graduated from Entrepreneurship concentration in 2020 and committed full-time to my own brand consultancy named WYS Brand Strategy Group that I co-founded in my senior year. And recently, I got admitted into one of the top-ranked business schools in Seattle for its Master's in Management program. Through entrepreneurship concentration training, I am proud to see a more entrepreneurial version of myself that developed a more effective leadership, collaboration, and communication skills. There are a lot of extraordinary offerings of this concentration, including internship opportunities at some hot startups, international exposure into some of the top-ranked business schools like UC Berkeley, as well as opportunities to take a gap year to found your own business. I was delighted to take these opportunities to implement theories in real-life business problems and to learn more about myself. With that being said, this is the program that is most suitable for students who want to get their hands dirty, to learn from failure, and to discover more of their potential. If this sounds like you, come enjoy the entrepreneurship concentration.
Now, this is what Eve shared. Remember, entrepreneurship, it is not just about starting your business. It's about helping you to develop an entrepreneurial mindset, learn a lot of skills, face difficulties, but come up with a solution to solve the problem. And this is very much wanted nowadays by maybe major enterprises, maybe business, maybe non-profit organization, or even the government. So this is what our concentrations offer to our students. Help you to develop an entrepreneurial mindset, be innovative. Okay, so I think this concludes my presentations, and I was told that I have 25 minutes, and I've used up one about 18, 19 minutes. So I think if you have questions, then I can have one about 5 to 6 minutes to handle the questions that you may have. Now, of course, in my introduction, then obviously I have to use English. But when you want to ask your questions, just feel free to use English or Chinese. Okay, you can use the chat box to type your questions. So I'm now opening the floor to. Okay, I'm now to open the floor to you. Please let me have your let me know your questions. Any questions? Don't be shy. Any questions about our university, about our program, etc., etc.? Just feel free to raise. Well, seems that most of you are still a little bit shy, and therefore you don't have any questions. Well, that's fine. But remember, if you have any questions or you want to know more about our program, feel free to visit the website of the school, HKBU School of Business. And then it is easy for you to find our webpage introducing to you the more features about our concentration. And if you have questions, then there is an email in which you can send your questions to us. And if it is related to to the entrepreneurship and business innovation concentration, then the email will be wired to me, and I will handle it. Okay. So if you don't have any further questions, then I would hand over the platforms to my colleague, Dr. Amy Chan, who is going to introduce to you another concentration of our BBA program, which is another very popular program, HRM. So Amy.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Wong. Wow, so that means I have 4 more minutes? That means I have 4 more minutes to introduce the program, or at least I can entertain more questions if I have. Okay, so I need to share the screen first. Maybe, yeah, share. Hello, everyone. Hi, yeah, we are starting earlier, like we are getting started 3 minutes earlier. Thank you. So this is Amy from Human Resources Management concentration. Today, I'm very happy to be here to introduce to you guys our concentration. I would say it's a smart choice if you choose HRM. Today, organizations have prized human capital as the most critical strategic asset. A business cannot be successful without effectively managing its people. You know, from finance to retail, from R&D to customer service, human capital plays a significant role in organizational sustainability and market competitiveness. The uniqueness of each individual employee requires organizations to take a people-centric approach to design policies and practices. Therefore, HRM is now no longer simply the administration, the servicing, and control of personnel. Human resources professionals are essential partners in driving the excellence in organizational performance and innovation. Our HRM concentration aims to embrace this people-centric approach in managing and developing human capital by equipping our next generation with business as well as HR knowledge, and nurturing our next generation with an innovative mind, a caring heart, and can-do attitude, and a global vision. We are your best choice, as I mentioned, because of one of the reasons is because our faculty. Let me share with you our faculty members. Those are our faculty members. We are the best choice of your career because our internationally renowned faculty has enriched real-world experience and connections with top local as well as international organizations in Hong Kong that they're able to share with our students. Let me go back. As a matter of fact, our HRM concentration has been recognized as the leading human resources degree program in Hong Kong and has enjoyed a fine reputation in nurturing young HR professionals and management talents in Hong Kong and China. There are some salient features of our HRM concentration. First of all, our curriculum covers the essential areas of HRM, such as learning and development, people resourcing and employer branding, performance appraisal and rewards, and employment law and practices. In particular, performance appraisal and rewards examines the major principles, concepts, and techniques of performance appraisal and help students design and administrate a competitive compensation system that motivates employees to better performance. To meet the high expectations on local knowledge among HR professionals, employment law and practices introduces various theories of industrial relations and the dynamic relations among the different actors constituting the industrial relations scene and covers employment legislation that is commonly used by HR professions in an everyday situation. People resourcing and employer branding introduces our students to in-depth knowledge in HR planning, recruitment and selection issues, practical skills in managing people, sourcing, resourcing activities to provide high quality candidate experience, and the competencies to develop employer branding strategies. Learning and development provides a comprehensive review of the research, theory, and practices of training and development within organizations. To satisfy the demand for HR analytics knowledge and skills, training in conducting HR research and analytics is also provided to our students. Moreover, we have a broad range of our concentration elective courses, course culture and competitive management, brain science for business, applied social psychology in organizations, leadership, negotiation, employee wellness, HRM internship, HRM in China, human resources strategy and planning, and the human factor in entrepreneurship and innovation. These courses are offered to enable our students to understand the frontiers of the HR field and to work with people from diverse backgrounds. All in all, our concentration is geared to equip our students with the essential competencies to design, to implement, and to evaluate HR strategies and practices and support business growth. Our students can also pursue additional graduation options, including double concentration within BBA or a minor in non-business discipline. Our students get professional recognition from many HR organizations. Our graduates are eligible to register as associate members of Hong Kong Institute of Human Resource Management and Hong Kong People Management Association. Our students and graduates can register as members of Australian Human Resources Institute. The unique factor, or one of the starting points of our HR program is our mentoring program. Everyone, I'm talking about every single one of our students is assigned to a mentor who are senior HR professionals in management position and with strong leadership, interpersonal and counseling and coaching skills. This unique mentoring program connects our students with senior HR leaders of well-known corporations. Interactions with mentors enable our students to gain first-hand knowledge about the world of work and to start building their personal business networks. There are over 90 HR or business leaders participating in our mentoring program every year. Here is a video about our mentoring program last academic year. This is the mentor list of last year. The mentor name, the company he or she comes from, and the related mentor. As you can see, all of them are coming from well-known organizations in Hong Kong in a management position. And as you can see, every single one of our students is assigned a mentor to help them.
smiles, playing our parts, yet one in our hearts. And you leave and make every day a new start. Never retreating, no worries, no fear.
Just try to imagine as a student, when you are still a student, you have a mentor who have a very who is very experienced in HR or management field, who's helping you all along. It's such a good opportunity.
What a wonderful feeling this is. We're walking the path, my mentor and I, saying all of humanity is our inner cry.
And our students learn a lot, not just academic knowledge, but also the world of work.
To change history. Who caused my spirit to soar in the sky, to dance and to sing and turn darkness to light? It is me and the power that lies within my life. What a wonderful feeling this is. We're walking the path, my mentor and I, on the wings of our mission.
This is this year's the mentor and mentorless.
Far to the east and far to the west, not stopping or knowing a moment of rest.
As I mentioned, those are the senior managers, okay, the mentors, and this are our students. Every single one of our students has a mentor.
To happiness, tears to smiles, playing our parts, yet one in our hearts. Turn a new leaf and make every day a new start. On and on in our journey of leaves, we'll touch every heart, every life we will reach. This is our world. There is no stopping for us now. What a wonderful feeling this is. What a wonderful.
So these are all the mentors we have. They're all the senior HR managers in Hong Kong. So what a great experience. Let me continue my talk. One of the unique characteristics of our HRM program is the mentoring program, and also we have the internship. Our students can apply their academic knowledge and skills in an actual work environment by enrolling in HR internship, which is an HRM concentration elective course. Students can choose to enroll in a semester internship or summer internship. This course allows our students to work as company interns while at the same time gaining academic credits. The requirements of this internship is to complete over 120 hours of practical work, including significant professional and technical component. Last but not the least, apart from classroom learning and the opportunity to experience other cultures through the HKBU student exchange program, We provide our students with opportunities to participate in a wide range of activities, including company visits, workshops, decide to develop their potential and provide them with exposure to business community. As you can see here, our concentration provides a comprehensive HRM education as well as practical training to our students. This experiential learning elements of the curriculum, such as the HRM mentorship program and the HRM internship program, becomes the model for undergraduate HRM education in Hong Kong. With all of the above exposure, it has been quite common for our students to receive multiple job offers from leading organizations in Hong Kong. And our graduates receive incredible comments from HR leaders. You may have a question, what is the possible career path of an HR professional? For HR professionals, they climb their career ladder from a technical post and then a professional post, followed by a managerial and executive post, and to the highest stage, leadership. The first stage is technical post. It was like when you are doing the intern, okay, when you are still a student, the intern or assistant. They perform lower level of repetitive HR tasks and take direction from senior HR staff. The second stage is the professional post, administrator. They perform tasks within a range of focus areas. They can be either specialist or generalist. The third stage is the managerial post, manager. They manage HR department staffs and accomplish high-level HR activities reserved for senior level staffs, like negotiating with vendors and creating policies. The fourth stage is that executive post, director. In some companies, this position is very similar to the HR manager role. The key difference is that in smaller companies, the HR director can report directly to the CEO. Here comes the highest stage, leadership, Chief Human Resources Officer. This is a top-level position normally seen in mid-sized or larger companies. They work with other C-suite individuals such as CEO, CFO, and COO, and develop HR plans affecting the entire company. Throughout these years, we have successfully placed our graduates in Hong Kong's best-known organizations. Besides being furnished with comprehensive knowledge to prepare for the HR profession, our students get the whole person, broad-based education that goes well beyond classroom textbook learning. With all of the above mentioned, courses and activities, our students will, what is our, last product, they gain real-life work experiences, improve personal and communication skills, expand network for personal and professional development, expand learning horizons, develop a better sense of career engagement, and build confidence and stimulate creativity. This preparation is appropriate for employment, either as a member of the human resource management function, as a HR officer, consultant, trainer. Okay, as you all know, our alumni occupied most of the senior HR positions in Hong Kong, or general management post of an organization, such as a management trainee or a graduate trainee, or a post in the public sector. You can try to work in the government, or I would say any other career path that our students may choose, because they're equipped with all the necessary knowledge and skills to be successful. Okay, what do you mean by any other career path that our students may choose? Here is an example. Let me go back. This is another video. Okay, let me. It should be here. Yes.
叫 Samuel，我係浸會大學2005年 HRM 畢業生。我嘅創業故事就係呢度開始。喺浸會大學，我得到嘅唔同嘅機會，而呢啲唔同嘅機會令我站穩根基，造就咗今日嘅成就。喺第一個機會，我選擇咗就係上莊。我以學生會嘅身份去接觸呢個社會，面對商業世界。第二個機會，我選擇咗參加浸會嘅 Management Program。我有機會去到某大酒店集團入邊嘅培訓部，去學習點樣幫員工做培訓。第三個機會，我選擇浸會嘅 Exchange Program。我有機會去到中東國家土耳其，我有機會去到美國，去同唔同全世界唔同嘅精英去接觸，而造就咗點解今日我做嘅生意係要面向 global。喺畢業之後，我見到身邊好多同學選擇咗打工，從事 HR 行業，我亦都見到佢哋做得好好，發光發亮。而我就選擇咗另一條道路，創業。我個人認為創業你需要一啲特質，你需要市場嘅觸覺，你要知道你市場喺邊，要點樣掌握時機。第二就係你需要一份堅持。喺創業初期，你會發覺無限嘅問題，你會發覺好難經，而好多人選擇放棄。而當時我哋選擇堅持，直至今日，我哋行到另一個層次，可以成為一個高速發展嘅企業。但係喺高速發展嘅同時，我哋會遇到一啲唔同嘅問題。我哋會發現我哋管理團隊越嚟越大，我需要一個好好管理智慧。而我哋去到今日，我明白到原來當時喺 HR 學到嘅嘢，原來可以學以致用。Experiential Group 係間社交媒體廣告策劃公司，我哋致力於幫香港同埋國際品牌進入內地尋找商機。而憑住內地嘅高速發展，我哋由香港發展到廣州，甚至上海，而直至今日，我哋服務超過50個國際品牌。Experiential 有今日發展，我個人好感激我自己團隊同埋喺浸會入邊嘅教師，教曉我管理知識。我自己個人選擇咗創業呢條路，我都希望各位可以揾到一條屬於自己嘅道路。
As you can see, our graduates are shining in their own position and in any career path they choose. Our HRM concentration is also a very good choice for you guys to join our HRM family in terms of social activities and events. Our students are known as the most socially active and fun-loving. The students-led HRM society is open for all HRM students to join. It's really a wise choice for you to choose HRM concentration for your study in so many ways. I sincerely hope that you will join us and get on the road to the career and life that you want as future leader in business and the people management. Any questions, just feel free to let us know, and hope I will see you guys very soon. But before I let you go, I want to entertain some questions. Can you have any questions? You can just unmute yourself and shout and just leave anything in the chat box. You can use in any other language. I can, English, Cantonese, 普通话, whatever. Any questions? Or if you don't have any question at this moment, it's fine. You can just email us, or you can just call us in this number. We have 6 minutes. Any questions, guys? We have 20, how many of this? We have 23 of our 23 guests. Any questions from you guys? Can be a public message or a private one. Any questions? We have a very long history. So that is why we our concentration has just gone through a revamp. So everything is updated, and the number of audience is dropping. You guys are leaving? Oh, you don't have any questions? And so that's why we were well developed. We have network. You know, network is one of the most important asset in your life. So for our concentration, because it has long history, so we have this valuable asset. Any questions, guys? Oh, if you don't have any question, I end it. Oh yeah, if no one, if no questions, how about I just let you guys go earlier, and you can prepare for the next section. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I hope I can see you guys very soon in person. Thank you. Bye-bye.